Hi friends, today's lesson is for Module 4, Lesson 14. Our learning goal for today says, I can decompose and compose numbers to 7 using drawings and number sentences. Well friends, we're going to be making and breaking apart the number 7 in different ways. We've had a lot of practice with drawing, and so I'm not worried about that. We're really going to focus on those good number sentences because that's kind of the first part that we are really diving into this week. So our number sentences are where we're going to tell about what we see. All right, so here we go. Let's practice that. Can you actually, before we get started, can you press pause and go get a dry erase board and a marker? Because I'm going to have you work on those good number sentences today. All right, do you have your materials? If not, press pause while you go grab them. Okay, here we go. All right, so chugga chugga choo choo. Look at my beautiful train. Isn't it so pretty? I love it because it's nice and blue is my favorite color. Now here's my big engine, but all of these are called train cars. I'm just going to call them cars. All right, let's go ahead and count and see how many train cars there are. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On your board, can you go ahead and write how many train cars we had altogether? We had 7. Good job. Now we're going to work on number sentences. So we're going to say 7 is equal to the two parts that we see. So let's see. I'm going to say 7 is equal to, can you go ahead and write that? Excellent. Now what's this first big part? How many cars are in that first big part, friend? Go ahead and count them. Great. Yes, there's 5. 7 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus, we got to add it in this other part, otherwise I don't know where that part of the train's going to go. So 7 is equal to 5 plus, and how many train cars we have over here? Perfect, 2. That's our beautiful number sentence. Do you see how we took the number 7 and we broke it apart, we decomposed it, and then we wrote a number sentence to show our good thinking and our good work? Excellent. Now friends, where did this 7 come from? A little quiz for you. Where did that 7 come from? Yes, that's the whole amount of cars we had all together. Good. Where'd this 2 come from? Yeah, that was one of the parts of the cars. We have 2 right there. Good. And that 5 came from where? Yeah, that was the longer chunk of the train, right? Why are we adding 5 plus 2? Why do we have to add that plus sign in between those two numbers? Yes, because we need to put the 5 and 2 together in order to make the whole amount of 7, in order to build our whole train. Good job, Fred. You did excellent explaining why all the different parts of the number sentence are there. All right, go ahead and erase your board. All right, let's do another one, shall we? Okay, so here's my train, and we're going to start with 7 cars again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and write that down. 7. All right, now I'm going to break up my card, all my cars. Are you ready? All right, so scooch apart your cars so you can see the parts. Oh, good, there they are. All right, so this time our train broke up in different pieces, right? Excuse me. All right, so we have 7 is equal to, what do you think we should write? Yeah, if you think you know, go ahead and write it on your board. If you don't know, we're going to start with this first part right there. I like to go in order. So how many is in that first part, friend? Ooh, great job, 3. Now, in order to make 7, the whole amount, we got to add these parts together. So let's go ahead and write a plus sign. So 3 plus, how many were on the other part? Good job, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I just quickly counted that? So I could say 7 is equal to 3 plus 4, because when I put 3 together with 4, I get my whole amount of my train, which is 7. All right, ready for a super stretch? What if we put this number sentence into a number bond? I bet you can do it. Press pause. Go ahead and fill in that number bond and then just press play to check yourself. Okay, friend, we have been working with number bonds a ton. So for this part, I just want to check to see how you do. Because I want to make sure that you know what all these different parts of the number sentence are coming from because that makes sense in our number bond. So like, for example, if I have 7, I'm talking about the whole amount. Just like over here, 7, the whole amount is equal to the two parts added together. So that means 3 and 4 are my parts. Right? Doesn't that number sentence match our picture? Yeah. And does that doesn't this number bond match our picture? Yeah. And does this number bond match our number sentence? Yeah. Good. Because our whole amount is equal to the parts being put together. And look at here, our whole amount is equal to the parts putting together. So guess what? We could say that if we have a drawing or if we have a number sentence, we can make a number bond, right? Oh yeah, every single time, friend. Good job. All right, go ahead and erase your board. Let's try another one. Okay, choo-choo. Here's my train again. All right, let's go ahead and count how many cars we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, friend, I bet you're wondering, why am I counting every single time? Well, that's because I want to make sure that I'm doing my best math work, so I don't want to take any guesses. If I think that it's going to be 7, I want to count and double check. All right, so let's go ahead and write down 7. And then we're going to break apart our train. Ooh, we'll break it apart right there. Okay, so can you finish this number sentence? 7 is equal to, look at the two parts and then finish that number sentence. What would that be? It would be blank plus blank. Press pause while I do that and press play to check yourself. Okay, I'm going to start with this big chunk right here. 7 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to add that to the other part, which is 1. So my number sentence said 7, which is the whole amount, is equal to 6 plus 1. 6 cars plus 1 more car equals 7. Is that what you had? Friend, excellent job. Can you fill in a number bond now to match the picture and to match that number sentence? Go for it. Okay, what's the whole amount, friend? Yes, 7. We have 7 train cars all together. We had a big part that was 6 and another part that was 1. Does your number bond match your number sentence in your picture? Oh, friend, you're doing such an awesome job. I'm so excited. How are you feeling about all of this? Yeah, I bet you're feeling good. You're an expert at these number sentences, friend. Which is great because our learning goal said I can decompose and compose numbers to 7. Our numbers are getting bigger using drawings and number sentences. That's what we've been working on. Now it's your turn. Here is our beautiful train. Can you go ahead and you have a choice? Can you either, oh, actually, you don't have a choice. Yeah, you do. I have the, sorry, I'm still counting them. There's 7 there. Can you go ahead and finish this number sentence for me? I started it for you. 7, that's my whole amount, is equal to blank plus blank. Can you write that equation and then send it on Seesaw so I know that you know how to draw or write a number sentence that matches a picture? And you know, if you're feeling very daring, you can even fill in a number bond too. All right. Good luck, friends.